Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, all around the world. Today is going to be a very, very exciting day. I'm going to be giving you guys so much value today. I tell you what, after today's meeting, some light bulbs are going to be coming on. Those light bulbs in your head, I'm going to put power in them. I've got some fantastic training today that is going to push our business to the next level. So, guys, I'm extremely pumped. I'm extremely excited. If you don't have pen, if you don't have a paper, I deeply suggest you take notes. There's nothing as great as a sharp pencil. So take notes, take note. You're going to get so much value today on how to recruit with urgency. I repeat, you're going to get so much value on how to recruit with urgency. And when you recruit with urgency, you get massive result. The action we're about to take is going to give us longevity, financial freedom. So I'm not talking about a 2 months or 1 month financial freedom. We want to create a solid, massive background, a massive foundation. And to do that, there's 7 steps that must be taken. And we're going to go through those steps today. But before I get started, I have one question for everyone on this call listening to my voice. Why are you on this call today? Why are you here? I want you to really think about why you decided to join the call this morning. Deeply think about it. You decided to join this call because there were so many reasons. Some people want to just add value to people. Some of us, we want financial freedom. Okay? Some of us want to buy that house. We want to have a good home. We don't want to worry about money. We want to go where we want to go, when we want to go. So we have so many reasons why we're here today. But make it a reality. And for those reasons or those whys, the whys that you're here today, you got to make it a reality. And for you to make it a reality, you got to take specific, mark my words, specific actions. Bring specific results. Random action brings random results. I'm going to give you guys some key themes we're going to be doing because I know we haven't an event in almost every state in Nigeria, some particular state. So there's going to be some key strategy we're going to be using, especially for those of you who are not even in Nigeria, who have people in Nigeria. This is a great opportunity to just blow this business up. So, we're going to jump right into the training. And the first thing I want to talk about, guys, my slide can move on. First thing you have to do in the next second or in the next millisecond is this. I have one simple rule, and this rule have always saved me. It has always made me successful in every business I've been in, period. I tell you guys what, there is nothing. I'm not bragging. I'm not being braggadocious. I'm just giving you guys the fact. There's nothing I put my hand in that hasn't come out to be successful. Nothing, absolutely nothing. This is the mindset I have. So the first thing you need to do, guys, is make your dream an emergency. This is a big statement. If you can write it on your wall, forget about the paint in the house, write this on your wall. Make your dream an emergency. There's so much deep understanding to this little small statement, but trust me, it has so much power in it. Make your dream an emergency. Your dream will always remain a dream until you make an emergency. This is one statement I wrote 2 years ago. This is me. This is my life. Anything I do, I make it an emergency. So make your dream an emergency. And the reason I learned a big lesson from an action I took, and I decided to stop and think about, what did I just do? This is what dreams are. So I was leaving the house, and guess what? I left the stove on. Okay, what's going to happen when you do that over here? Your house is going to be on fire in the next couple of minutes if you don't take action. Okay, so what did I do? I was already driving out of the house. What I did is I turned around, quickly ran into the house to put out the stove, turn it off. This is exactly what your dreams are today. Those reasons why you're here on this call today, the whys, you need to make them an emergency because they're on fire. You need to put out the fire. So I had to run back home to put it out so that it doesn't cost me thousands of dollars trying to fix that. So what did I do? I ran back home and put the stove out. This is exactly what your dreams, your whys are. When you decide to make them an emergency, you act with urgency. I repeat that, someone didn't get that. When you decide to make your dream an emergency, your actions will be duplicated by urgency. Okay? If your dream is important to you, you will not stroll around like everything is fine. If your whys are great and important to you, you will not walk around and sleep 20 hours a day without working on your business. Why? Because you don't have urgency. But when you make it an emergency, something is you're about to set something off. Problems lead to solutions, then results. I repeat, you have a problem. What's the solution? You take an urgent step and you get the result. This is exactly what our dreams are. So make your dream. Write this on a piece of paper, write it anywhere. Make your dream an emergency. An emergency, you got red light flashing everywhere. Action required. And when you don't take action and your dream is already an emergency, what happens? You end up in the emergency room. Some people, their business, and not on this group, but some people, their business is always in the emergency room because they didn't take what? Drastic step. They didn't take what? Action on their dreams. If you ask the doctors and nurse on this call, if you're having high blood pressure consistently and you don't act on it with urgency, you will be in the emergency room. I guarantee you that. This is the same thing with your dream, guys. When you have big dreams and you don't take urgent action, guess what? You're gonna be, your dreams will be in the emergency room. But I'm here today to stop that from happening. I'm gonna give you action steps for what? Urgency that is gonna take your dream to the next level. And we're gonna be looking at those steps as we go through today's training. So I know you guys must have seen my posting. This is the first time I've posted my goals on Facebook. But I'll tell you one thing about goals. You need to let people know about your goals publicly. And then as we go into the training, I'm going to show you guys some proof to actions, to my urgent action. I'm going to show you guys some live example today, not a he say thing. You're going to be seeing live example today. So, and we're going to talk a little about success. What does success mean to us? Success means making progress towards your goal. What is your why? What is your goal? Making progress towards that goal is success. When you have a goal that's bigger, that's bigger than you, you're going to need people to actualize that goal. My goal is to help 400, not 40 people, guys. 400 people and $10,000 a month. Do you think I can do this myself? Are you kidding me? I need people. I need leaders to actualize these dreams, to bring it to reality. Okay? And how does that work? When you have a goal, 80% of the success of that goal is mental. You need to write this down because if you don't get this, you never get it. 80% is mental, okay? 20% is physical. I said it again. When you have a goal you want to achieve, 80% is mental, 20% is physical. I'm going to explain this to you as we go on to this training. This is so powerful. So if 80% is mental, we really need to focus on this 80%. Because if you don't get the 80%, you're never going to get the 20%. You have to have a clear vision. The great book says, the Bible says our people perish for lack of vision. Our people perish for what? Lack of vision. If you don't have a vision towards your goal, it's going to perish. And this is why people's business don't grow. Lack of vision. That's powerful. Where there's no vision, you will have no provision. Oh my goodness. I hope someone is getting this training today. Where there is no vision, you will have no provision. If you want to have a provision, you need to have a vision. Guys, this is huge. And we're going to be talking about that today. Today's the day. Your light bulb must come up. Somebody's light bulb is going to come up today. It's going to go all the way up. Trust me. When you have a lot of people that have, there's all kinds of uncontrollable situations. People are going to give you yes and no, no and yes. You must align. You must be in alignment with your goal. And I'm going to show you how you can align your goal with your vision. How you can align your goal with what you want to achieve. The journey to success must have a clear vision. You must know exactly what you need to get to where you're going. Guys, if you're driving your car from Kaduna to Abuja, you know exactly how much gas you need in your tank to get you to the destination. And if you don't have the gas to get you to the destination, you're wasting your time. How much gas do you need to get you to your journey? It's the question. You know the journey, you got the map, but you don't have the gas. So, I repeat again, align your goals. Align it. You need to know how much gas you need to get to your destination. That's huge. Next pointer. You got to be prepared to show the roadmap to success. I just talked about helping 400 people at $10,000. This is not an easy goal. It's not a cheap goal. Guys, I'll tell you one thing. If you set your goals for 2018 and you look at those goals and they don't scare you, go back, reset ASAP. Your goals need to scare you. You need to look at your goals and scare yourself. Oh my goodness, how am I going to do this? But guess what? You're going to get it done. Stop setting cheap goals, goals that don't challenge you. They don't move you. They don't put you to action. Set goals that scare you. When you look at it, you're like, holy Moses. And take action with it. So prepare the roadmap to success. If you ask me what a person needs to do to start making 10K a week, I already know. I know my roadmap. I know what it takes. I know what they need to get to 10K. If you ask me what they need to get to $400,000 in 12 weeks, I have the roadmap to it. I have the flight plan. A pilot doesn't take off the ground without a flight plan. The flight plan leads to the destination. Know your substance. I know exactly what it takes. I'm not just making noise about 10K a week. I know what it takes, and I know the work that it takes to get there. So alignments. How many decisions are we collecting a day? Some people tell us yes, no. Okay? If you want to make 10K a week, you got to align it. You got to talk to X amount of people for you to get to that goal. You got to align it. You can't be talking to just one person and expect to make $10,000 a week. That is what we call you need alignment with your goal. There's imbalance in the system. Something is too high, something is too low. You got to balance it up. Well, how many decisions that we collected? You have to show the universe that you're ready to do the work by your action. You say you want to do $10,000 a week. Let's look at your action. Is it in alignment with what you want to achieve? Are you showing the universe that you're ready for this goal, or you're just playing games? Are you doing someday? Someday will never take you anywhere but nowhere. Remember, we talked about in so many trainings. Daily activity, that's where the success is in your daily agenda. What you do every day is not what you did one Saturday, which was so big. Doesn't count. So you have to show the universe that you're ready to do the work by your actions. I tell you, even me, I got so much positivity in my mindset, but guess what? Doubt creeps in frequently. Doubt is a seed that will grow if you don't. It's a seed that will grow if you don't root it out consistently. I repeat, what is doubt? It's a seed that will continuously grow in you if you don't root it out consistently. Is the key word, because it comes every second, every minute, every hour. Okay? Doubt left unattended will grow and shut down your project. It will shut down your business. This is how powerful doubt is. And we're going to look more into doubts and how to handle doubts. It's a key factor. Next pointer. I hope I didn't miss that slide. Next point. There will be lots of things that will distract you on your way to your dream. The number one thing, the number one distraction in the world is doubts. Mentally, you have to remind yourself about your goal, because doubt will creep in. Someone says self-talk is the best talk. I am great. I am blessed. My business is successful. You're affirming it. Remember, the success is 80% mental, your psychology. When your business is not growing, there are only two factors that affect a business from not growing. One is your approach, which is 20%, and two, your psychology, your belief system is 80%. If something is not growing in your business, I guarantee you here today, I'm guaranteeing you the problem is in these two things we talked about. In the psychology, do you believe in yourself? Do you believe in the product? Do you believe in the industry? Your belief system, which is your psychology, if you have less, something is going to go wrong. Action. What action are we taking? Okay? There's difference between between movement and progress. Some people are just moving, they're not progressing. If you're doing something this way and you're not getting a result, change your approach. Change your approach. Change your approach. Something is wrong with what you're doing. Check yourself. The problem is either the psychology or the action. Some people might not even be taking action. Some people are taking action towards the wrong direction. They need to change their approach. Okay? And when you do that, everything is going to happen for you. Trust me, things are going to begin to pop like popcorn. Like popcorn in the microwave. Things will begin to move. You're going to move from, people say they move from great to better. I don't do great to better. I move from great to unstoppable. Guys, the mindset that I have, the frame that I'm in now, I am unstoppable. No one can shut down my dream. The reason why people can shut down your dreams is because you gave the power to them. And when you give the power to them, you're worried about what people are going to say. You become like them. You become a family with them. So deeply ask yourself, are you ready? Are you ready to take this ride? You decided to join this company. Are you ready? Are you ready to achieve your dreams? Are you ready to make $500,000 a month? And you say yes. Where is the alignment, guys? Where's the alignment? Team, here is the facts. We need to marinate on this. I'm giving you guys fact now. The only way you, excuse me, the only way to drive and uproot doubt is high activity. Oh my God, if you don't take a picture of this screen, something is wrong. There's no fire in you. I repeat, the only way to drive and uproot doubt is high activity. Your doubt becomes stronger when your activity is lower. Hey, I hope someone is getting this. I'm going to repeat it. I need someone to catch this vision. When the only way to drive and uproot doubt is high activity, your doubt becomes stronger when your activity is low. Low activity grows doubt. High activity uproots doubt. When people start doubting, when I start hearing people talk about their business, about their vision, guess what? When they start talking about negative stuff, instead of focusing on their vision, instead of focusing on their dream, they start talking about negative stuff. Guys, I'll tell you what, check their activity. I guarantee you here today that if you check what they're doing, the activity is low. There's a guaranteed low production in what they're doing. That's why they're making all the noise. If you don't have time and you're focused on your dream, you're focused on your vision, where do you have time for negativity? Low activity leads to complaint. You start murmuring. I love that word. You start murmuring when your activity is not aligned. We talked about alignment. This is the only time you see people complain, when they're not producing because their activity is low. So if you want to take doubt out, go into massive action, massive high activity. You're not going to have room to doubt. How can you doubt when you're successful? Doubt comes in. Can I do this? Can I not do this? I can tell from your action. So when people start murmuring, it's because their action is low. The activity in their business is low. They're not doing what they need to do to get their business going. And I'm going to give you guys some key tools on how to explode your business. I got so much substance for you guys today. How do you prospect? It could be social media, whatever prospecting you're doing. Now, write this is a great point down. Spend 1 minute with 100 people versus 100 minutes with one person. This is gold. You can take this to the bank. Spend 1 minute with 100 people versus wasting your time and trying to convince one person to join your business. The more people you talk to, and we're going to be looking at the law of average in this business, the more people you talk to, the closer you are to getting a yes to you. Recruiting is the answer, but most people don't want to do it. Some of us are too stylish. What is this person going to think about me? Is that going to pay you? Are you going to get a paycheck from that? What are they going to think about me when I post this on my Facebook? Let me know when you have a paycheck for letting people lead your dreams. Team, your warm market is your practice. People you know in this business, guess what? People you already know, that's your practice. The cold market is what makes the difference. When you're done practicing with all the people you know, how about your cold market, people you don't know? The things you don't want to do are the things you should be doing. Every time you're reluctant to do something that you know can change, can bring substance, but you don't want to do it. I don't feel like it today. This is exactly what you need to be doing to be successful. Success, and I wrote this morning, success is found in the things we don't want to do. I hope someone get that. I'll repeat it until someone gets it. Success is found in the things we don't want to do, not in the things we want to do. That's a strong, powerful word, guys. Success is found in the things you don't want to do. I don't feel like talking to people. I just want people to come to me so I can sign them up. When you talk to enough people, someone is going to say yes. Your problem is you're not talking to enough people. And I'm going to give you the keys to recruiting with urgency today. I'll give you the key factors. Recruiting with urgency. That's the key to success. Recruiting with urgency. Folks, we're in what we call network. See, I'm emphasizing the work. Network marketing. Okay? So it only works when you work. If you're willing to do the work, you have already won the game in network marketing. I repeat this with confidence. If you're willing to do the work, you've already won the game in battle of recruiting. I hope someone gets this. As long as you're willing to do the work, you already won. It's the only business you win before going into. If you're not willing to do the work, you've already lost. I hope someone gets that. If you're not willing to do the work, you already lost the game. You're out of the game. We get paid in multi-level marketing for sharing information, not convincing people. Sharing. We're in a sharing business. When you convince someone against his will, the person comes to the business still off his will. You can't take a pig and put a suit on a pig and put the mud next to the pig. Guess what the pig is going to do? It's going to play in that mud because that's where it came from. It's a sharing opportunity and collecting a decision. You collect a decision after sharing the opportunity. So you got to share, then collect decision. Yes or no? Guess what? Move to the next person. Remember the rule? 100 people, 1 minute versus one person, 100 minutes. Simple rule. Move to the next person. You can come back and follow up, but don't stop, don't wait. And we're going to be looking at some stats today. Okay. Now, very importantly, this is a picture of me. I know exactly what I'm talking about because, guys, I have been top sponsors for companies repeatedly, not just one time, not just 2 times. I know exactly what I'm talking about. The law of average, for every 10 people that you collect decision, that you talk to, that will, out of the 10, guess what? Most likely 1 is going to join your business. 10 people you approach, most likely 1 is going to join. If you want to recruit 10 people, talk to 100 people. I repeat that. You want to recruit 10 people, you need to talk to 100 people with, this is the vital thing, with the correct business approach. You got to be doing it the right way. I tell you what, you do it in the wrong way, you'll be talking to more people with no results. Talk to 10 people. 1 will join your business if the approach is right. Remember, we talked about the approach and we talked about the psychology. If your mindset is already, this person might not join my business, this person is broke, guess what? With that particular mindset, it's not going to happen. You just kill the approach. For this substance to work, you need to align it. If you talk to 100 people with the right approach, and I'm going to be giving you guys some approach, and with the right mindsets, you're going to get this results. If the approach is right and the psychology, which is 80%, is wrong, it's not going to work. You've allowed doubt to creep in. I hope someone's getting this. This is powerful, guys. 1 to 10. If you need 100 people, do the math. If you need 10 people, you should be talking to 100 people with the right approach, with the right mindset. If you're not getting the result using this system, this either your approach is wrong or your psychology has problems. You're doubting yourself. And when doubt begins to creep in, you know what happens. Are you guys ready? Now, I'm going to give you a simple approach. Max is coming to Nigeria, for example. This is scenario. And you need to let your prospect know. I am identifying. Don't use when people say, I'm looking for 10 people. If you're looking for them, you haven't found them. The people are already there. Keywords. Watch your words. There's power in your words. I'm identifying 10 people over the next X amount of time who I'm going to allow at the top of my organization and what we're about to do in the next 30 days. I'm identifying. I never said looking for. When we're talking about the launch in Nigeria, for example, I will let you have a position at the top, right? And you ask them, are you in? Do you want this position? This company is making great waves and Maxwell is coming. I love Maxwell Gold. Guess what? He's going to make 400 people and $10,000 a month. I'm identifying 10 people who want to take a position at the top of my business. Are you in or not? And they're saying, no, you don't need to go forward. You don't need no presentation. You move on. Simple approach. This 10 key people will be, and you explain to them, this 10 key people, we have a greater advantage over everyone else that joined my business. They will earn from everyone else that joined this opportunity. Now you're planting a seed in their mind. I'm identifying 10 people who want to take a hot spot position in what's about to go down. If you know what's about to go down, oh my goodness. I'm identifying 10 people who want this position. Are you in? You are in control of this formula. If you want to sign up 50 people, guess what? Do the math. It's 1 to 10, guys. 1 to 10, if the approach is right, the psychology is right. It works. It never fails. I'm identifying 10 people. I'll tell you what, team. After I posted, if you haven't read my post on Facebook, you need to jump at it after this call ASAP. After I posted that post on Facebook, as I woke up in the morning, 20 people, and I just put two of the messages that came true. 20 people send me a message, I want to be a part of what's going on ASAP. And if you can read some of the message on the screen, it says, hello, I saw your post on your goals to help 400 people. Please, I'm interested. What's my next question? Are you serious? I don't have time for games. I don't have too much time. I'm going through people. I'm not spending 100 minutes on you if you're not serious. Are you serious? Next question. What did the guy say? Mr. Maxwell, I'm serious. So now we're scheduled for him to see the opportunity. So you're planting seeds in people's mind. Look at the next example. I'm interested in your goals. And if you read it, I specifically talked about network marketing, so you know exactly what I'm talking about. I talked about how I've achieved my dreams. When I came into this industry, my goal was to get myself up. It was all about me. This was the mindset I had in this industry. My mindset started shifting. It shifted from me to, I want to help people, just like Zig Ziglar said. If you give enough people what they want, you get everything you want. Guys, I tell you what, my mindset has shifted again by just joining this opportunity. I have a great shift in my mindset. Where's my mindset now? I want to help enough people get what they want, doing what works. The key word, it works. I want to help enough people get what they want in doing what works. This is exactly the shift of my mindset. It's not just about giving people what they want. You need to give it to them in what works. I feel like I'm preaching to the church today. What works? Strategy. That action, the 20% action we talk about, is mixed with strategy. What is your strategy approach to people? I got 20 people already, and I sent them a message. I will see you in person in Lagos. Meet me at this event. You want change? Are you serious? Don't waste my time. You need to take charge. Stop acting. Stop begging people. Stop begging people to join your business. This is why they're not productive. I don't beg nobody. If I'm giving you an opportunity that's going to change your life, it's going to turn your life around, I'm giving an opportunity you're going to make thousands of dollars from, who is helping who? Hello? When you make the $1 million, you're not going to remember Maxwell brought you to this business. So the mindset when you use to talk to people is, I am here to help you. But when you get into the business, we're helping ourselves. I'm going to help you grow up. I'm helping you. You're not helping me. I showed you the opportunity. Opportunity that's changing lives. I'll tell you with what's going to happen next year, this opportunity, this company, mark my word, is going to make billions of dollars, with or without us. But it's not going to make it without us. I tell you what, the chunk of that money is going to come from Africa. Mark my words. But we need to take specific action. Come up with strategy. Read my posts. Come up with strategy. Stop worrying about what people will say. If you worry about what people will say, they're controlling your dreams. They're in control of your life because you give the power to them. Hello, somebody. Take the power back. Go through the law of average. Go through the number. Stop worrying about the no's. The no's is your testimony. There's no success without testimony, guys. Be creative. Create stuff. Create stuff. And this recording is going to be here so you look at some of the approach. Approach. Only 20%. Approach will not help you if your psychology is wrong. Remember, your psychology, you got to be obsessed with success, obsessed with achieving your goals. People get out of school, they look for jobs. That's what we all do. How about you becoming the job? We need to change that. The time is now. The time is now, team. If you go through the numbers, success will show up. If you're going through the numbers without result, we need to sit down and change our approach. The system, the law of average, when we say a law, you know what a law is? What if you throw this up, it comes down? That is a law. It must come down. The law of average doesn't lie. You go through the numbers, you get the result. The law says if you go outside, it's cold, you're going to feel cold. It is a law. You're not going to feel warm if you go out in Canada, it's minus 20. So it's a law. You got to go through the numbers. It's a numbers game. If you don't go to the numbers, guess what? You're going to have low results. High activity is the answer for growth. What do you want to do as we approach our events? Are you going into the beast mode? Are you going into massive action? Just one post within few hours, 20 quick response. That is to tell you people want success. You just got to bring it home to them. And if you want to defeat doubt, increase your activity. The big point is know your activity. What am I going to be doing? What's my approach? When you know activity, you can increase it. When you don't go through the activity, guess what's going to happen? You're going to have murmuring. You're going to see every single small mistake that comes. If your hero doesn't wake up, when you wake up, you're murmuring. But when you have high activity, your mindset is all the way up. You're ready to achieve. You're ready to strike. You're focusing on the result and not the issues you're going through. This is when the result comes in. Guys, you guys have an awesome opportunity to leverage on. You have an awesome opportunity to leverage on. Use the events we're about to do to explode your business. If you do what you're supposed to do rightly, I guarantee you're putting down a foundation that is going to create generational wealth. I'll tell you what, I have made up my mind. Nothing's going to change it. I'm going to be the top person in this organization. And I'm saying it with all confidence. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Guess what? Because I have a team that has the same vision with me. I have you guys. This is why I love you guys so much, because you understand the vision. You guys know where you're going. You know exactly where you want your families to be. You're not joking here. And when we have the strong vision backed up with high activity, guys, and the correct approach and the correct psychology, stay away from the murmuring. Ask the children of Egypt what happened to them when they kept on murmuring. They never saw the promised land. God got tired and said, trip canceled. This is how murmuring kills people. Complain, complain, complain. It will block every result coming to your life. Stay away from murmuring. And with that being said, we're going to end the training for today. Guys, take this training seriously. I'm going to post it. The law of average will not lie. Your action will determine your result. And I'm going to open this call up. And Mesa, you can take it away first.
You were talking today about turning on the light. And I believe that if a lot of us have been in the dark for a period of time, and your message today is very clear. We need to escape from the darkness, and we need to turn on the light, and we need to not only turn on the light for us and our families, we need to make everyone else aware of what we're doing. The key is like you say, everything is about arithmetic, everything is about numbers. I do know that in the 50 years that I've been in the business, I've never had anyone knock on my door and say, I hear you're in a company and you're looking for people. Can I join? I've never had that happen. And so I know that you need to get out there and be around people. Also, in my millionaire training, when I was doing the millionaire training, when someone said to me they wanted to become a millionaire, I can guarantee you one thing. If you're doing less than 10 presentations per week, you will never, ever, ever, ever become a millionaire. There are one chance in maybe 1,000 that you could run into the right person that has a big group or a big downline. But the whole thing is, you need to do, and it's not a big number, by the way. It's only 5 a day. I know Maxwell was talking about 100 at a time, but I'm talking about 5 presentations, not 5 people, but out of the 100 people or whatever, if you have 5 presentations a day and you're only working 5 days a week, that's 25 a week. That's 100 a month. The odds are with 100 a month, you will be very, very, very successful in this business. So Saturday is the follow-up day. Saturday, you do your five presentations. Saturday's your follow-up day. Sunday is the day to spend with your family and to worship and to thank God for all the things, all the gifts that you've been giving. But what you need to do on Sunday evening, you need to put together on paper your plans for Monday. You don't want to wake up Monday morning and say, okay, well, this is what I'm going to do for the rest of the week. You need to have your plans together on Sunday night, knowing what you're going to do at least 2 to 3 days in advance. Know what you're going to do on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So again, you're going to plan your work and work your plan. And once you do that, and you do that consistently, the word really is the consistency. You consistently have to do that. Out of sight, out of mind. If you miss a week, it could make a difference of whether you're going to be motivated to move forward the next week. Again, once you miss 1 week, it becomes easier to miss the following week. So what you need to do is everything you do. I'm not saying that you have to work 52 weeks out of the year, but the whole thing is I work 52 weeks out of the year. This Sunday is my birthday. Saturday, I'm having a presentation here, and they're having a party for me in the evening, but I've got presentations in the morning and early afternoon. So the key is it doesn't matter to me whether it's my birthday or whatever it is. My birthdays are not going to pay my mortgages or pay bills that I have to pay. Only being consistent and doing presentations is going to make that happen.
Awesome. Absolutely. Mercy exactly echoing what I say. The law of average never lies, guys. It never lies. It works. Okay? But just that Mesa made a good point. It's in your daily agenda. Okay? If you want to talk to 100 people, well, you could take how many months to talk to them, but talk to them daily. How many of them are you talking? How many presentations are you doing daily? Okay? If you're doing 1 presentation a month, you're in trouble already. Okay? So the law of average is always on point. And I'm going to mute the next person. I know this person can't wait to say something. Did we lose him? Okay. I think we lost Pastor. Okay, Mobology, if you're on, take it away.
Okay.
Speak up.
Okay. Yeah.
It looks like you got mesmerized and lost your voice, but go ahead.
Yeah. I think I did. But wow. So much energy behind this training. I was like, it shouldn't finish at the end, because at the end it was now getting more intense. And all I can say is just a massive thank you to you, Maxwell, for all you do. And it's all about the law of average. It's all about you not murmuring. It's all about doing your work. It's all about sharing whatever you have with as many people as possible. It's all about the strategy. The last strategy that you just shared, I can't wait for the recorded version to be shared so that I can strategize around it and I can use it. And something that is so powerful that everybody needs to know is thought party credibility. Because right now, first thing this morning, I already shared that someone is coming, that Maxwell is coming all the way from the US, and I've been getting loads of people that never even listen to me. They're like, okay, what's this thing about? Who is coming down from US? What is it about? And I've been booking them down for seats for the event that is going to happen in Nigeria. So it is all about taking the action. It's all about sharing as much as possible. It's all about you being consistent. It's all about you being speaking with the action, not with the words. People watch your actions, not your words. Guess what? If you shout at the top of your voice, you are only making a sound. But if you do the action, if you do the work, you are actually shouting. So, and that stands for a very long time. So thank you so much, Maxwell. Thank you so much. I can't wait for the recorded version so that I can listen to it all over. So thank you.
Thank you so much, Mubaji. You just made a great point. I posted that on my Facebook probably about 2:30 this morning, and we're still in the morning here. And I'll get you what, I'll show you this paper. I have a list of people who are coming to the event in Lagos already with their phone numbers, begging to be at the event. Okay? If you know who you are, you know who you're not. The way you talk is the way people take you and approach you. They know this is not a joke. This can change their life. They're begging, please, please, I want to come. Keep a seat for me. And I have never spoken to these people on Facebook. First time. Okay? So there are different approaches you can use in this business. I see some new faces. I'm going to give everyone the opportunity to ask questions or say something. Phantom 6. I'm going to unmute you. Go ahead, take it away. I think she's frozen. Okay, I see Iyoha. Sorry. Phantom, are you there?
Hi, yes, this is Pastor Nike.
Oh, Pastor Nike. Welcome, good morning, good morning. So glad to have you on this call. Extremely excited to have you on this call. Awesome,
Thank
awesome.
you.
Good to have you. Wow, I didn't know it was you. I like Phantom 6. Welcome, welcome. We're so excited. We're getting ready for our events in Lagos, in Kaduna, in Abuja. So it's going to be massive, massive, massive momentum. You know.
Yeah, so looking forward.
Awesome. We're absolutely here to help you. And anything you need, you have my number. Don't hesitate. We're taking over Nigeria. I'm not just saying it. I'm not just saying it. I know it. I know what I'm talking about. Okay?
Thank you.
So awesome, awesome. Welcome. Good morning again. Welcome to this call. Let's give Iyoha, I hope I pronounced, I'm killing her name. I know that. Look at her face. Let's give her the opportunity to say something. Go ahead, take it away. What's the correct pronunciation first? I love pronouncing people's name correctly.
Iyoha.
Iyoha. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I know now. I know. Take it away. Good morning. And let us know we invited you to the call this morning.
Okay, good morning. My coach, Franca Momo, she invited me to this training.
Awesome.
So I just began to say, I just started my work. I've been working with her, and we were together in her launch, in her first presentation, and it's awesome. And I know it's big. I already know it's big because I can feel, I have it already. So we are going all the way. Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. And I'll tell you what, I gave you some key tools to use, okay?
Yeah.
When you're talking to people, say you're identifying them to start up with you to get the top position. Are you in or not? If they waste your time, you know what, go to the next person, you know? You don't have time to convince people. Show them, if they're ready, they join the opportunity. We're sharing information and selecting decisions. So very powerful. Welcome again. Have you started already with Francisca, or you're just getting ready to start?
No, we have started already.
Oh, awesome. Awesome. Powerful. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So great stuff. Everyone, again, thank you so much for being on this call this morning. You guys are blessed. And let's go out there and, you know what, let's create a name. I'll tell you one thing I say, and you probably heard me saying this. You see, all the influential people in this company will listen to you by your action. Okay? The reason why Fabio is not calling your cell phone Mobology is because you haven't created momentum in the marketplace. Just like Jim Rohn said, add value to the marketplace, and guess what? People will find you. Okay? That being said, we're going to end this powerful training today. Once again, very exciting training. Mr. Thank you for always being on this call. You are our father in this business, and we love it that you take so much time to spend with us. We really, really do appreciate it. And for everyone else on the call, it is action time. No more murmuring, no more talking. Take massive action. Run through the numbers. Go through the numbers. That's where you're going to get the results.
Everyone, again, thank you so much for being on the call today. I really respect and appreciate. I know that Maxwell has spent hours, even sometimes in early morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, put together this training for all of us. So thank you, Maxwell. You're doing you're definitely a person that we're all going to be following, and your commitment to go to Nigeria for 10 days. I mean, that's over the top. Fantastic. Good for you. And what you're doing on Facebook, collecting all those names and prospects, that is so uplifting. That's so amazing. Good for you, my friend. Anyways, we'll see everybody tomorrow. God bless you all. It's 20 below zero here. I'm going to go outside and shovel some snow.
Yeah, enjoy that. I got no snow behind me, so I'm good.
Okay.
All
okay,
right, people.
See you tomorrow.
Take care, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, Eustace.